Good morning, children. Let us begin this morning's class with the topic in statistics, standard deviation. In the earlier classes, we had done calculation of standard deviations in the individual series and in the discrete series. Today, we will take up the calculation of the standard deviation in a continuous series, and we are going to do them by the two methods, the actual mean method and the direct method. Now, there is a question on the board which you can kindly copy down. Copy down the question. So the question is, calculate the standard deviation and its coefficient by the actual mean and the direct method. So first and foremost, we have the marks which is x given in a class of 12, 0 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 12 and 12 to 16, and the number of students which is the frequency is given as 4, 8, 2 and 1. Now when we are in the continuous series, the first thing that we do is find the midpoints. M. 0 and 4 will be 2, 6, 10, 14. This is the midpoints. Now, calculating the mean, sigma Fm upon sigma F. So, we need to multiply F with M to get Fm. 4 2s are 8, 6 8s are 48, 10 2s are 20, 14 1s are 14. Summing this up, sigma Fm is equal to 8 and 8, 16 and 4, 20, 6 and 8 and 1, 19. Number of students, sigma F, 8 and 4, 12, 12 and 14 and 1, 15. Substituting these values here, sigma Fm is equal to 90 upon 15 is equal to 6. So this is the first step of calculating the mean. Okay. Then next is from the mean previously in the individual in the discrete series, from x we could minus the mean to get the deviation, and we could call it either x, small x, or a small d. Here we will not calculate it from the x because x is in the class interval. So here the deviation is calculated from the midpoint. So the next step will be m minus mean. You want to name it d, you can call it d. Deviation, you want to call it x, small x, you can call it x. Doesn't matter. Only thing you have to change it in your formula. Okay? So there should be no confusion there. Now what is the mean? Mean is 6. 6 minus 4, 0 plus 4 plus 8. Okay? Now to get rid of the signs, what do? We square the d. D square, 4 4s are 16, 0, 16, 8 8s are 64. Okay. The formula for standard deviation is under root sigma f d squared upon sigma f in the actual mean. Here, if you had used x, children, this formula will be sigma fx squared. That is the only difference. Variables change, taking any variable makes no difference. The method is the same. Here we are taking d as a deviation, so here we are getting d squared. So now f, that is this value, is multiplied with d squared to get f d squared. 16 fours are 64, 8 zeros are 0, 16 twos are 32, 64 ones are 64. Okay, sum this up. Sigma f d squared, 4 into 6 and 4, 10, 7 into 10, 160. Now substituting these values here, 160 upon 15 under root. This is what we will get. Now substituting those values, 160 would give you, taken in the column, roughly you will get 10.67 under root. Okay, now find the square root of 10.67. That will give you the answer 3.26. I am not going into the steps of how to calculate the square root. I have already showed you once. Any problem about calculating square root? No, no. You all know how to calculate the square root? Yes or no? All those who are yes, can I have a sign? All those for yes, can I have a sign? Otherwise, yeah, 1 is there, 2 is there, 3. Okay, you all know how to calculate a square root. Fine. So the answer of the square root is 3.26. Got it? Now we have to find the coefficient of standard deviation is equal to standard deviation upon mean. Standard deviation is 3.26. The mean is 6. To get rid of these two decimals, put 2 zeros. So you will get 0.6. 5 is 30, 0, 5 and 4. So this is your answer. This is your answer. Now there is another thing which can be calculated, which is called variance. Variance. I'll write it down here. Variance is equal to the square of the standard deviation. The square of the standard deviation. If the standard deviation is 3.26, the variation would be 3.26 square. Please do the square of it, you get the answer, that is the variance. So the variance is the square of the standard deviation. The coefficient of the standard deviation is standard deviation upon mean. And the standard deviation is sigma f d squared upon sigma f under root. This is the standard deviation. Now this has been calculated from the actual mean. Kindly note down this. Note this down. Then we will do now the direct method after this. This is the actual mean method. Has it been copied? All of you? Has it been copied? Okay. 1 sign, 2 sign. Okay, we all have copied. Good. Now we will do the direct method. Till here it is the same question. Find the standard deviation and its coefficient by the direct method. Direct method. You have to find out the mean. The steps are the same. You find the midpoint, Fm upon F, sigma F, that is the mean is equal to 6. And the first step, like as always, when the class interval is given, you find the midpoints. Now, children, in the direct method, what do we go? We directly square n squared. These values are squared. 2 2s are 4, 6 6 are 36, 10 10s are 100, 40 40s are 196. Okay, 196. Now, with this f n squared, that is f divided by square. 4 4s are 16, 6 8s are 48, carrying over 4, 8 4, 6 8s are 48, carrying over 4, 8 3s are 24, and 4 28, 100 2s are 200, 196. Because the formula in the direct method would be sigma f n squared upon sigma f. Okay, and here there will be a small change, minus the mean square. This becomes the formula, minus mean square. Okay, now add up this to get sigma fn squared. 6 and 6, 10 and 12 and 8, 23, 2 and 8, 10, 2 8, 200 minus 700. Okay, then substitute this value here. 700 upon sigma f is 15 minus the mean is 6 squared. This whole thing is under root. Okay, this whole thing is under root. This all dividing you get 46 point, you get 67 minus 6 is 36. This is still under root. This will give you under root 10.67, and 10.67 we are already found out the square root is equal to 3.26. So what is the difference? The difference is from the midpoints which we have taken out, we will directly square the midpoints and then multiply the frequencies with the midpoints to get fn squared. Because the formula for standard deviation in direct method is under root sigma fn squared upon sigma f minus the mean square. Okay, so on calculating, we get multiply the f with the m squared, 16 to 88, 200, 196, sum it up 700. Substitute those values in the formula. 700 upon sigma f is 15 minus mean is 6 squared. Taking this in the column, dividing 700 by 15, you would get 46.67. Okay, you would get 46.67 minus 6 6 are 36. 46.67 minus 36, you are left with under root 10.3, 10.67, and that would give you the square root of 10.67 would be 3.26. The rest is the same, children. Coefficient of standard deviation is equal to standard deviation upon mean. Standard deviation is 3.26 upon 6. Remove this two zeros, 0.54. And if you are asked to calculate the variance, then the variance formula is the square of the standard deviation. Variance is equal to standard deviation square. Understood? Anyone has any problem in the direct method? Anyone? If you have a problem, you can clear your doubt here. No? It's okay, all of you? Yeah? Good, thank you. Thank you for your response. Yeah. Now I'll give you one more question, and I wish you can do it. Of course, I will be there to help you. But let us take another question. The question is, can you write down the question? Calculate. Can I wipe out this board? Calculate the standard deviation and its coefficient from the following data using actual mean and direct method. Marks, which is x, is given. Frequencies are given to you as 4, 8, 10, 6, and 2. This is your question, children. You need to find the standard deviation and its coefficient of standard deviation using A, actual mean method, and B, direct method. Now in the exam, any one method will be asked of you. Don't worry, you don't have to do the question twice. Any one method will be asked of you. However, you must know both the methods. Just in case a particular method comes and you are not familiar with that method, you could be in problem. So you must know both the methods. That is why I am giving you this question with both the methods. What is the first thing that we do, children, in this? In the class in 12, let us find its midpoints. Someone do along with me. The midpoint, the first one will be 5, 15, 25, 35, 45. How do we do it mathematically? Lower plus upper. The lower plus upper divided by 2. 0 plus 10 is 10 divided by 2 is 5. Similarly, 10 plus 20, 30 divided by 2, 50, or simply by an observation as well, you know which is the midpoint. Now we need to find, first of all, from an actual mean, we need to find the mean. What is the formula for a mean? Put it down. Mean is equal to sigma fm L upon sigma F. So what do we need? Fm. Multiply Fm with Fm. 4 5 is 20. 8 5 is 40. Very quick on the 8. 120. 250. 6 5 is 30. Carrying 3 6 to the 80. 21. 90. Summing up sigma Fm. 0, 2, 4, 9, 10, 19, 2, 4, 6, 9, 0, that's sigma Fm. 8 and 4, 12, and 6, 18, 20, 2, and 1, 3, that is sigma F. So that is equal to 690 upon 30. That is 3 to the 6, 3 to the 9. Your mean is 23. Right, children? Now, what is the next step? Actual mean method. We must find the deviation from the midpoint. The next step will be m minus d to give us d. The mean is fixed. Okay, minus 1. Sorry, this is our 23. I said 6. So 23 minus 5 will give you 18 minus 18. Okay, 23 minus 15 will give you minus 8 plus 25 minus 23 is plus 2. 35 minus 23 is plus 12. 45 minus this is plus 22. Okay. So from the midpoints, we minus the actual mean and we got the values in minus and plus. To get rid of those signs, we must square this value, d square. 18, 18s are 324. 8 8s are 64. 2 2s are 4. 12 12s are 144. 22 22s are 484. We got d square. Okay. Now, what is the formula for standard deviation? Put that down. Sigma f d dash upon sigma f under root. So what do we need? F d dash. We have already worked up to d square. So multiply f with d square to get f d square. F d square. 4 4s are 16, 1, 2 to the 8 and 1, 9, 4 3s are 12, 1, 2, 9, 6. Okay, then 5, 12. Okay, then 10 4s are 40, 6 4s are 24, carrying 2, 6 24, 26, carrying 2, 6 on the 6, and 2, 8. 2 4s are 8, 2 8s are 16, 2 4s are 8, 9, 6, 8. Adding them up. 8 and 4, 12, 12 and 8, 20, 9 and 11, 12, 16, 22 and 6, 28, and 2, 4 and 5, 9, 10, 17, 26, 3, 6, 8, 0, sigma f d square. Be careful of your calculations. 3, 6, 8, 0. Because if things go wrong here, things go wrong after this everywhere. So make sure your calculations are proper. Don't be in a hurry. Do it properly. get the actual figures, correct figures, because anything goes wrong here, like I said, it will reflect in your answer. Now, what do we do? Put it down. Sigma f b squared is equal to 3680. Sigma f is 30 under root. That is 3 1 the 3 to the 6, 3 to the 6 point 3 6 18 and 7 under root 122.67. Okay, that will give you approximately 11.07. Okay, next what do we need to find? Coefficient. Coefficient of standard deviation is equal to standard deviation upon mean. Standard deviation is 11.07 upon 23. Mean is 23. Remove these two, put a 0 here, 0 point whatever the answer is, please find it out. Is that okay, children? Any problem anywhere? This is the actual mean. I'm leaving you to do the direct method at home because I'm out of time. And so do the direct method at home and then we will meet again tomorrow.